Alright guys, Nigerians shocked as Nnamdi Kanu give reason why he warrants Wike, Dave Umahi, Governor Uzodinma, Buratai, General Buratai, retired, and others as witness. This one na Prospect Channels TV. We don't come back again with another bonga update. I beg sit down, not come out because this Nnamdi Kanu matter, it really, they choke all side. Governors, ministers, and former military chiefs are among the high-profile individuals listed as witnesses by the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu, in his ongoing terrorism trial. This development follows the Federal High Court decision to dismiss Kanu's no case submission, paving the way for him to open his defense. Among the 23 witnesses front-loaded by the IPOB leader as Federal Capital Territory, FCT Minister Wike, the Minister of Works, Dave Umahi, the former Chief of Army Staff General Buratai, and the former Defense Minister General Theophilus Danjuma. Also listed as witnesses are Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma, the Lagos State Governor Baba Jide Sanwo-Olu, the former Abia State Governor Okezie Ikpeazu, the former Attorney General of the Federation Abubakar Malami, Director General of the Director of State Service DSS Oluwa Tosi Ajayi is Presidiso. Yusuf Buchi, and the former Director General of the National Intelligence Agency, NIA, Ahmed Rufai Abubakar. In the documents filed yesterday, which he personally signed, Kanu prayed the court to extend the 6 days earlier granted him to conduct his defense to 90 days. Justice Omotosho at the last hearing granted his request for a private meeting with his team of lawyers on October 22nd in the courtroom of the Federal High Court, Federal High Court in Abuja, preparatory for today's commencement of his defense. In the documents, Kanu characterized his witnesses into two: ordinary but material defense witness, voluntary, and material and vital witnesses to be summoned under Section 232 of the Evidence Act 2011. The defendant also indicated his intention to testify in person. According to the documents, Kanu said they planned to call Wike to testify on the Obigbo massacre following the NSAS protest and the role of security forces under the authority. He said Uzodinma is to testify on public statement following Ahmed Gulak's death and the subsequent clarification exonerating IPOB. Kanu said he would be inviting General Danjuma to testify on his 2018 public warning urging self-defense against infiltrated armed forces, contextually the defendant's advocacy for self-defense. So he said Buratai would testify on the 2017 invasion of the defendant's residence and the chain of command authorizing the military operation. Kanu said Sanwo-Olu will testify on the findings of the Lagos State NSAS Judiciary Panel, particularly the Lekki Tollgate massacre, evidencing state pattern of repression. Umahi is scheduled to testify regarding the prosecution of IPOB without judiciary order and its consequences, while Okezie Ikpeazu will testify on his knowledge and administrative participation in the 2017 military invasion within Abia State. Kanu wants Malami to testify on directives and authorizations connected with the defendant's extraordinary rendition from Kenya in June 2021. Also, Ajayi is being invited to clarify on his public lectures and statements on terrorists and invaders relevant to interpreting the defendant's own broadcast. Kanu said the Chi should testify on knowledge and authorization of rendition operations, custody, custody conditions, and compliance with legal procedures. He said Abubakar is expected to testify on the operational and diplomatic coordination of the rendition. Kanu said a DSS official whose name he failed to disclose will be invited to be cross-examined regarding direct involvement in the defendant's abduction and illegal transfer, fabrication of witnesses, statements, and custodial abuses. Those he listed as ordinary witnesses include Chief Emeka, who he described as an expert in political history and self-determination. According to the document, Chief Emeka Onwugbasi will testify on the historical and legal context of self-determination in movements such as IPOB and their treatment under Nigeria and international law, including extrajudiciary killings of the defendant's associates. Mazi Benjamin Madagbo, an associate of the defendant and the former co-accused, is expected to testify the internal structure and objective of IPOB, reflecting claims that it is a terrorist organization. Chief Dan Alusi, a community leader in Umahi, Abia State, is being invited to testify on the precision of the defendant's broadcast as political commentary rather than incitement. Bruce Fein, described as an international human rights and constitutional lawyer based in Washington, D.C., United States, will testify on the illegality of the defendant's extraordinary rendition and its implications for jurisdiction, and fair trial. Emeritus Professor Mountain Ajayi, Ajayi, who Kanu said is treating physical is to testify on the defendant medical condition, efforts of detentions and fitness to stand trial. Okay, Barry Stoppums, a digital security expert at the Manchester Institute of Technology in US, would examine the integrity of the electronic evidence, including chain of custody, authenticity, and tampering issues. So guys, as you can see, this is really getting very interesting. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wants all these ones to come and testify. And now the question is, would they come to testify? Would Nigerian government not block them? Would they come to testify? That is the issue. But meanwhile, people are saying they are confident that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will definitely release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So guys, I'm dropping it here. Please drop your comments below the comment section. Share this video, make it go viral. Thank you. See you in my next video, and bye for now.